Today on approximately $5 meals, we will be making 2 meals. We will be making chicken quesadillas and tacos with refried beans. So for the quesadillas, we will be using these tortillas, which were $1.78, not including tax. And this cheese, which is $2.77, not including tax. We will also be using these for our tacos. And also for the quesadillas, we have this chicken, which is $1.18, not including tax.
Also, just for the tacos, we have refried beans, which were 77 cents. We have a tomato, which was 95 cents, but of course this will change depending on how heavy your tomato is. And then we have some lettuce. We are using the romaine hearts. However, you can get lettuce for much cheaper if you get a iceberg head of lettuce, and that would be around $1.59. The total for these 2 meals combined are $9.04, and of course, this is combining some of the ingredients.
These were all purchased at Walmart except for the lettuce.
And this does not include tax. The total does not include tax.
So first we'll be making our tacos, and these are the refried beans we'll be using. Let me open it.
Okay, so now we're gonna dump our refried beans into our pot. We have a medium small pot because we're not gonna be making multiple cans or anything. It looks like canned dog food, but it won't taste like it. So it just comes out all nice and ribbed like that. Probably want to get something and kind of smush it down. And for the time being, we are going to turn our oven onto medium heat. Our stove onto medium heat.
See, everyone can do it. Okay, now I have washed the tomato and I'm going to chop it up so we can put it in the taco. So now we are going to cut the vegetables. So we're going to start with the tomato, and I have rinsed it off because you can cut it however big or small you want, depending.
I don't think you made a plan for cutting this.
We can just cut that part. This is even more satisfying than the other chopping and the banana chopping. Make sure you stir the beans.
They're getting nice and mushy.
Aren't they already mushy? So, they're kind of small. I guess I'll quarter them. Salted tomatoes is better than regular tomato. Salted cucumber is actually not bad. I remember there was a time period where I would sell my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches just because I thought salt deserved to go on everything. But
how could you eat that?
Oh, because you could barely taste it. I was like, I'm kind of scared, so I'm just going to put barely any on it. And I kept doing it. I don't know why. I couldn't even taste the salt, but I just did it anyway. Don't judge me.
I am judging you.
You know what? It's okay.
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put all the tomatoes in a bowl, and then we're going to start to cut up the lettuce. This is going great.
The beans are making weird sense. Make sure you stir your beans, peeps.
Don't say that. Okay, so now that we have a bowl of the tomatoes, I'm going to get started on the lettuce.
You know how to do that.
So this lettuce, it has a bunch of different stems, so I'm just going to peel off as many as I want, and then I'm going to rinse those, because if you rinse the entire thing will go bad quicker. So now this type of lettuce, we're gonna go ahead and chop off the very ends off because no one wants to eat that. Just put those to the side. And then start on the good side. And I'm just cutting a bunch of stems at once.
We really should be an ASMR channel.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and also put the lettuce in a bowl, and then we can have it set out like a little bar saying once the beans are ready.
Okay, so now I am going to put the cheese in a bowl also.
That was so wrinkly, no one can understand that.
So now I'm going to also put the cheese in the bowl.
That's good.
So now it's time to make the tortillas and put everything in them. So now we will start making our quesadillas. So this is the chicken, and we're just going to open it.
Why did you whisper that?
Are we draining the water? Yeah. Now we're going to drain the water. Okay, so now we're going to start making the tortillas. As you can see, the beans are over here still heating up. So we're going to turn it on like a medium-low setting because you don't want to burn them, but we also want them to cook very quickly. So just flip it until it's heated up to your liking. Okay, so we have finished making one tortilla, so you want to make it once it's done, so you have it when it's hot. So now we're just going to put some beans in here. You can put however much you want. And now...
CJ, you make horrible looking tacos.
Okay, well now we're going to put the toppings on. Put the cheese on first so it can melt in. And then you can put on your lettuce or your tomatoes. Depends on, or you could just put on nothing if you don't want anything on there. Okay, and it doesn't matter what it looks like as long as it tastes good. So good. Not even kidding. This is like the best taco I've ever had.
Okay, so now we are going to actually start cooking the quesadillas. So we're going to put our tortilla down. I don't have the stove turned on yet, though it is a little hot from what we just made the tacos. And then I'm going to put the cheese on half of it. And eventually we'll fold over this half. When you want to use lots of cheese because it's a cheese quesadilla.
Adds flavor.
So now we're just going to add the chicken in. And now we're just going to fold over the quesadilla, and we're going to turn that on to a medium heat. And then once all the cheese melts and you can't really see, if you like turn it up, you can't really see all the different pieces, that's when you know it's done, because you don't want to burn the quesadilla. So now it's been a few minutes and we're going to try and flip it. I'm going to use multiple things. Here's my medicine. So I'm going to use multiple things to make it easier so nothing falls out. I fixed it. So there's a little mishap there, but it's fine.
Be careful when you flip the tortillas, guys.
Yeah, it's a dangerous art, you know. Okay, so now the top is nice and brown, but not burnt. We're gonna transfer it to the plate, and then we are going to get our knife. And we're just gonna cut it into some triangles for easy pickup.
And because it looks cool.
Get me a ridge knife.
What does that mean?
Bumpy,
Oh, like what a bee. No.
bumpy knife.
What in the world?
Small knife.
Stop recording.
So you're gonna want to use a ridge knife for this part, because it can cut through the tortilla better.
I'm gonna make the other one. This is good.
Well, there's 2 more pizzas, DJ.
Oh, good plan. Well, we were gonna do the chicken.